It's Rant Day, yay! And today I wanted to talk about different queuing systems. Two in particular, the Halo Reach queuing system and the TF2 queuing system are as far apart as you could possibly get. And for obvious reasons, or for obvious technical reasons, the whole way that the server system works, each lends itself better to its own way of queuing up games. But let's pretend that all that technical stuff doesn't even matter, and let's just talk about which one is more effective when you actually want to play and have fun. And in my opinion, the Halo Reach queuing system was one of my favorite ever. You can just jump in there with a couple of people and start up games, and they would, if you've never used it before, it was a lobby system. You would get in a lobby and they would give you a few options that you guys would choose from, and they were different every time. So there's a lot of game types and a lot of maps, and it would jumble them around and give you a game type and a map, 3 different choices to make, and within the lobby you all would collectively choose what map you're going to play next and what game type. So when you'd get in one, you wouldn't always stay in capture the flag or stay, playing any particular game type, or definitely not any map. You would just jump around all over the place. After the match, whoever was left and whoever was in the game would then be given the same option. Here are 3 more game types mixed with 3 more maps, and you guys have to choose which one you're going to play next. And that made it very quickly, since I was playing so many game types and so many different maps, I became accommodated to it all, and it was just, well, whatever happens, and this is fun. Obviously, there were a couple of stages that were like, ooh, I definitely don't like that, or there are game types that aren't really my favorite, but you're not going to be in there very long, so it doesn't matter. And it even offered some silly stuff, like it's like a kart, almost like a Mario Kart double dash type game where 2 players would race around on dune buggies, one with a rocket launcher and one just driving, and you had to reach a certain point that would bounce around the map. Well, everybody was in teams of 2 like this, and it was just a bunch of chaos, which was a blast. I really had a lot of fun on that, and it was short, so you didn't have to commit to it. When you're playing TF2 and you want to try something dumb like the Mario Kart stage, you have to commit to it. You're stuck to it until you want to leave. Instead of, there's a queue, you jump in, you don't know what you're going to get, or you get the Mario Kart stage, you play it for a little while, and then you jump to another stage. That would accommodate you to a lot more of what TF2 has to offer. Because I know for a good while, when I originally started TF2, I only played Capture the Flag, 2 Fort, which that doesn't at all show the possibilities that are in TF2. It took me a little while to switch to different servers, and now it's worth it, and I do it, but I don't really enjoy looking for servers. In certain TF2 servers, you all can pool together and start a pool and pick another stage, but it has to be within a game to do it. So a lot of times you jump into stage, nobody likes it, you all vote and you jump to another one, and it's like a couple of minutes in one stage and then you jump to another one. There's no lobby that you're ever sitting for a little while, and sitting in a lobby isn't very exciting, but neither is spending a little time loading a stage just to jump to another one, especially if any downloading is involved. On a final note, my biggest pet peeve when it comes to queuing system is I need to see a number for my ping. I don't want to see green bars or smiley faces or whatever. It's got to be a number. Well, it's been fun. Talk to you guys tomorrow.